P2P offers hope. We facilitate and orchestrate that hope. We facilitate and orchestrate that second chance. We help change the game.
I'm Michael Robinson. My affiliation is that when I got out, I was looking for a way to move up, and P2P was perfect. Came across the radio, said prisons to professionals, and from there, I hunted down Stanley Andreas. It's important to offer second chances, first of all, because if you don't have a second chance, you're going to end up repeating what you already finished doing. Without a second chance, you will have criminals. If your past defines your future, none of us would have a future, because all of us have a past. None of us are lily white with no blemishes. I mean, my past is that, I'm born, raised in Baltimore, so I did Baltimore type things. Baltimore's a rough place to be. Went to prison for a good solid amount of time. Had a chance to wake up. Second chance, getting another chance actually has me moving forward to getting a degree and using education as a tool to get away from what I used to be and what I used to do. Since I've gotten with Prison to Professionals, I've been accepted by University of Maryland, University College. I've been accepted by Notre Dame, University of Maryland for my bachelor's degree. Once I finish my bachelor's, what I'm going to be doing is going after my CRNA, which is a certified registered nurse in anesthesia. And there's only 1% of African Americans that are in it. One of the things it helped me do is get a lot of debt off my back that was on my back for a long time. I'm talking about over 50 grand. Going after classes that I was totally unsuccessful with, not once, twice, but 3 times. She got me to excel to the top of the class to the point where I was walking out of the classroom and I wasn't wondering if I passed the test. I was wondering if I got 100%. I knew I passed the test. I was at 90, I was correcting the teacher. That's when I said, you know what? I'm going for that CRNA. I'm going for that certified registered nurse in anesthesia. I'm going for what I want to. I want to take myself to my highest height because I can do it. Prison to Professionals means to me a second chance and a door opening to a higher perspective, just getting out of your old life into a professional life. Investing into potential means that you see potential and you invest into that. You have to put your all. If you put your all into what's potential, it'll blossom and become what you want it to be. Education over incarceration means that you give somebody the tools to no longer become incarcerated. If you give somebody an education, you do not see lawyers and doctors and people walking down the street robbing people or doing the petty crimes that most people are locked up for today. So if you give someone an education, once they're educated, you free their mind. Pell Grants should be reinstated for people inside prison because without the Pell Grant, without having grants to help people get that education, get that tool to stop the recidivism rate, what you're going to end up having is that, here we can put money into all different types of things. We can put money into locking people up. But the Pell Grant, putting that into something which is true rehabilitation. Why wouldn't you put that type of money into true rehabilitation opposed to just incarceration? So we got to think about where you're focusing your money. It goes back to the same point of investing into potential. If you put the Pell Grant back, you're investing into potential. Even if you get 10%, that's 10% that's not going back to prison. That's 10% that the taxpayers don't have to keep paying every year for somebody being locked up.